Hello everybody and welcome back to Monifactory. So if you guys recall last time, I was melting up a whole bunch of aluminum and I have not stopped. I'm still going. I made a few trips to the lost cities, but I haven't done any in a few hours because, well, I think this should be good on aluminum for now. This should get us until we actually automate aluminum, so I'm pretty happy about that. But last time we did get aluminum, which means we need to get into, we need to get into medium voltage. Another thing we did is we built this lovely little, is it a factory? Maybe? I don't know exactly, but we have a building here and I wanted to move my multi-blocks in there and I still have my EBF out here, so I think it's about time I move some stuff over. Alrighty everybody, so I have successfully moved the EBF and all the furnaces in here. It should automatically get all the sugarcane. I'm hiding all of the wires with facades, so it looks all nice. And now over here looks a little bit nicer. You can't even tell. Everything's starting to come together. But anyways, on for the plan today. I need circuits, MV circuits, LV circuits, circuits in general. So I'm gonna start off today by doing a lot of grinding. I have been preparing a whole lot of resources in order for me to make a whole bunch of resources, except I still have to do a lot of stuff. I've yet to go again, but hopefully we should solve that problem today just a little bit. So I thought to myself, what better way to start off this video than by gathering a whole bunch of resources and crafting a whole bunch of circuits. You should be hearing music. It's my favorite time of the video. It's montage time. I hope you guys enjoyed that montage. I had a lot of fun editing it. All of that for 8 MV circuits. Let me quickly walk you through a little bit what happened. A lot of playtime has occurred in that montage, but basically the main holdup for this was two things. One, I had to get phenol, which was with the pyrolysis oven, which I believe was in the montage. Yes, this ugly thing that is big and ugly and sitting in the way. Why is it not running? Probably out of steam, yes. But the phenol wasn't the hard part. The hard part was getting gallium for the gallium arsenide to make diodes. This stuff is so hard to come by right now. I did it, which way did I do it? I did it this way. And it did not help that I could not find any sphalerite no matter how far I looked. So I bought a stack and I got one piece of gallium from the whole stack, and that was enough to make 8 circuits. So I really hope I can get the other way of getting gallium with these 8 circuits. However, there was one other pressing matter that occurred during that montage, and that I was having power problems. My EBF was not able to consistently run while I was using my machine, so I would kind of like to fix that. And I should be able to do that just by upgrading the steam production and the turbines. Alrighty, so with this machine, I should be able to make electrical steel, which is the stuff I need to make all of the upgrades. This specifically to make hardened integral components, which should make my stuff a little bit better. And this just needs silicone and steel, which I should have plenty of silicone. Oh yeah, this is all from electrolyzing the clay, and steel is not hard to get. Alright, so a lot went down in that montage, so let me quickly explain what happened. Our power situation should be completely taken care of. I have upgraded these boilers and these turbines almost completely with efficiency upgrades and also this hardened integral component. And also, this is a whole separate power system than what we had before. So previously we were just using power generated from over here, but I decided it's probably better if I have a separate power system for all my machines over here that I'm using just when I need them and my multi-blocks over here. So now there are two separate power systems. There is a problem with it still. And that's that these conductive iron energy conduits cannot actually transfer as much RF as we're making. So we need to upgrade these. Yeah, we need to make these energetic alloys, which these are a little bit more difficult to get. I actually need glowstone, which I don't have any of. However, we can make it in a mixer with gold and tricalcium phosphate. Now, I did go searching around and I did find some of that. I was just gonna buy it originally, but I did find some. So I'm gonna mine some of that up and make some glowstone. All right, so I'm just gonna smelt all of this up. And I should be able to just mix this up with some gold. And then we should be making our glowstone. And now I should be able to make my energetic alloy. Yes, awesome. I need more gold dust. This is not something I have a lot of, but I will get a bunch. So this energetic alloy dust, I believe I just need to put into the blast furnace and we should be good to go. So just some of that, and that's gonna take 20 seconds per, but we are making our energetic alloy, sweet. All right, I'm gonna craft up a whole bunch of that because we are gonna need a whole bunch of it today, and hopefully I craft enough. I'm gonna craft as much as I can, hopefully a few stacks. I need to batch craft it, so yeah. All right, so I've made a whole bunch of the energetic alloy dust. I'm gonna keep making more as we keep going just in the background. I have around 32 pieces right now. Good. Get us started, but this opens up a lot of stuff for us, including this is the lossless MV cable, but also it opens up HNN. So we may actually try to get into that. It is really something we should look into doing. But first, I need to upgrade my cables. Seriously, I really do. So all this is gonna go into the wire mill. Yeah, so just some of this. I figured out actually making these in the assembler is a little bit cheaper, so you guys should do the same. But now I should be able to make a whole bunch of the upgraded version of these. That should give me the ones I want. Yes, awesome. So this now quadruples the amount of power I can actually carry through these cables. So now I'm kind of hoping I can run 2 multi-blocks at once because before I could not. So we should have access to a lot more power in that building over here. And I could also upgrade the power in here, but I don't think I super duper need to at the moment. So now I wonder if is the feature still in the game? No, there used to be a feature in Ender.io where you could just right click. Oh, it is in here. Okay. We used to be able to just replace it. Cool. You can still do that. I'm glad that's here. So I should be able to replace all of this and we should be good to go on power. So another thing I just realized is that we actually need a better converter. I believe we now probably need 8 amps of MV converter. That's going to cause a problem here. So I do believe that means I'm going to need to upgrade these energy hatches, which, yeah, really does kind of stink. Did not think about that. Let me go ahead and make that. Hopefully I can make it. All right, so I'm going to make this 16 amp converter so we can eventually put more multi-blocks in here. All right, so if I put you here... There we go. Okay, I actually don't think it was the cables that was the problem. I think it was something else. So are you going to work again if I connect you? Yes. Okay, that was strange. But I should be able to connect this back up. We should be good. We should be getting power again. Yes, okay. So I will upgrade this here in a minute. There was just something weird with the cables and I replaced them and it fixed the problem. So yeah. And then for the MV energy hatch, I am going to need silicone buells, which I don't think is that hard to make. I just need more gallium arsenide, which I do not have any of. I have no gallium. Which that actually brings me to the next part of this video. I have been grinding a lot. I've been doing a little bit of chemistry in hopes of getting more gallium because I really don't have that much. So there is a better way of getting gallium than the way I was doing it. I could chemically bathe crushed bauxite with some sodium persulfate. And this stuff is gotten from sodium bisulfate, which is gotten from sulfuric acid and salt, which sulfuric acid is gotten from hydrogen sulfide and oxygen, which right here, I have some hydrogen sulfide that I've been crafting just from some coal tar. So mixing some of this with some oxygen, which hopefully I have some of, should hopefully give me sulfuric acid on circuit 1. I lied, it needs to be on circuit 2. And this is all stuff I really should be doing on passive, but I don't really have like a main area to do it yet. So for now, I'm just gonna try and batch craft as much sodium persulfate as possible, try and get as much gallium as possible, and see if that'll push us to the point where we can get it automated. But right now what I'm doing is I'm making glass dust, which I can then centrifuge into silicon dioxide, which I can then electrolyze into oxygen, because I need oxygen to make a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah. One other thing I'm probably gonna want is salt. I'm not sure where exactly I can get a whole bunch of it. I probably don't want to just buy it. Let me see if I can go find some salt. Yeah, lots of lots of chemistry going on. Yeah, I really should just be automating this. We'll do it here in a minute. Found some. Sweet, right here. So now with all the salt, I should straight up just have everything that I need. For now, I'm gonna try and make as much sodium persulfate as I can so I can try and get some gallium, so I can then get gallium arsenide, so I can make more silicone buells. Or, well, my first silicone buells. This is our first bit of sodium persulfate. I think we should have a decent amount for now. Hopefully enough to get us started. Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy some bauxite because I don't really want to go looking for it. I'm gonna buy a stack of it, and I need to crush all of this. Man, it's gonna take so long. Well, I'm not sure we can make that much anyway. What do I need to put this in with? A chemical bath. I don't even think I have one of those. So some of the sodium persulfate, and then I can just grab some of the crushed bauxite I have, and hopefully, I get a decent amount. That's a, oh, bad noise. Actually kind of soothing. I'm just kidding. It's not soothing. But do I get any gallium from this? Yes, awesome. We're getting gallium. All I really care about. I just need more of this stuff. So now I should be able to, I think I have arsenic somewhere. Yes, I have a decent amount of arsenic. I can mix some of this up, get more gallium arsenide, and we're looking good. Okay. I'm happy. This should be enough sodium persulfate to get us through. Awesome. So now with this and I believe some silicone, I should be able to make some of these silicone buells. It's 32-1. Do I want to make that many? I'll make 8 of them. I'll batch craft 8 of them. My EBF is going to have to... I should really make another EBF. I don't know why I haven't. Is that something I should do? Yeah, so I can keep them both running. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to take this thing down. Should not be the end of the world. All right, so now I'm gonna do something called wall sharing, where it's exactly what it sounds like. I'm going to share this side of the wall with this blast furnace to make another blast furnace, so I can use less coils and less blocks in general. Now, I do think I want to switch the input buses around so this doesn't smelt more energetic alloy, but I can do that here in a second. All right, so next, I'm gonna need more amps up here. We'll go and make that. All right, so now I'm going to have to be careful with this. I really only needed 8 amps for these 2 blast furnaces. However, I'm probably gonna put more blast furnaces here in the future. So another blast furnace here, then another one here. So I'll have 4 here in total. I don't need this right here. So that's gonna be 16 amps total needed, at least if I do LV. I still have, I believe, that 16 amp MV converter. So where did I put it? I swear I had it. It's right here. So eventually we'll have them at all HV with 2 MVs, with 2 MV energy hatches each. We'll see if we get there today. I want to do that with at least one of them. But I need better wire. Like, I'm going to need 16x conductive iron wire, which is kind of expensive. But once these are both connected up, I should be able to run both of them at the same time. I should have enough power now that I've upgraded the whole system. So just replace this with one of these, and then connect these up like so. So once I do this, these should all be getting power. You should be getting power. Perfect. Okay. So now I should be able to use this EBF. I'm going to start by making a whole bunch of silicone bules. So after I perform maintenance, we should be running. Yes, we're running. So this is going to take a long time to do. Yeah, this is going to take a long time, but that's okay. And we should, at the end of it, I think get 8 silicone bules if I counted correctly. We're going to get a whole bunch of that, meaning we should be able to get into more MV stuff. So now I should have enough cables to go ahead and connect everything up. So I should be able to run both of these at the exact same time is the hope. Are we good? We're using 8 amps. Everything looks good. We're filling up with power. We look like we're good on power here. They're both running? Oh, that's perfect. I've been waiting for that. Okay, so that means I can continue making energetic alloy while I'm also making silicone bules. That's amazing. Okay, I am very happy about that. All right, so this episode is going to be long and all over the place, so strap in, bear with me. There's a lot of things I want to do today. So for starters, I'm kind of tired of running around my area. It's really getting annoying. So I want to make a staff of traveling and also some travel anchors. I believe I should be able to do this once I get ender pearls. Because I need pulsating crystals, which needs pulsating iron, which is a little bit annoying to get because I need pulsating dust and oh wait, actually this might be easy to get. Hold on. I have uraninite. I remember I went mining for a bunch. Never mind, I don't need ender pearls. I'm thinking of a different alloy. Okay, I should be able to make a whole bunch of these vibrant crystals. I need emeralds, though. I think I can buy emerald ore. Yes, I can buy emerald ore. It's a little expensive. It's also only in the nether, so yeah, I'm probably gonna need to buy it. But that is okay with me because I am sick and tired of running around. Now, a separate problem, though a little bit similar, is you'll guys notice I have nothing automated. I can't make any more sodium persulfate because I have no oxygen. I don't have it automated. I don't have cobblestone, sand, clay automated. I should really fix that. Should really fix that, but I don't really have space for it. I want to keep this building for multi-block, so I want to do some more building. I love building. I'm loving this build style. I think you guys have been enjoying it too. I did get a comment about that. I'll put it on my screen. Thank you a lot. I enjoy the comments that you guys give me. Anyways, back to what's important. I need to do some building. I want a building where I can do a whole bunch of chemistry in, a whole bunch of automated processes. Should probably be a little bit bigger than this, so yeah. Let me go ahead. Let me get started on this. It's that time of the video, too. I can't not say it. I say it every time. It's montage time. Get your snacks. It should be a good one. Alrighty, so after a lot of building and a lot of grinding later, the building is done. Oh, I have some cleanup I have to do, actually. Okay, let me go ahead and show you guys what I've gone ahead and done. So obviously the building is done. It has 3 floors, so this should be plenty of space for a lot of stuff. But also down here, I've gone ahead and made a whole nother power system. This will be a long time to set up. I probably didn't need to do this, but we have a lot of power in here. These are all fully upgraded as well. This took me a decent amount of time, but I am ready to hook it up and get started on working on some things. So the first thing I want to automate in here is oxygen. Now this should be pretty easy. So we're gonna do it by electrolyzing silicone dioxide, which is gonna give us silicone and oxygen. Now this stuff is pretty simple to get. To get silicon dioxide, we just need, if I could find it, glass dust. Glass dust obviously comes from glass. I'm sure you guys can see where this is going. Glass, we're going to get from sand. Sand, we're going to get from gravel. And gravel, we're going to get from cobble. For this, I'm going to need a rock crusher. I'm then going to need a forge hammer, furnace. For this, I think I need a macerator. Yes, I need a macerator. And then for this, I need a centrifuge. So yeah, I need a decent amount of machines. I'm not sure if I have all the circuits for it. I'm probably going to need to make a bunch more. Alrighty, so I've crafted up a whole bunch of stuff. I'm hoping we should be good. This should be a pretty cheap and easy process. In this process, we're also going to automate cobblestone, gravel, sand, and glass, which is pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. I think we can also get quartz from glass, so we may integrate that into this system. Yes, we can with another electrolyzer. Anyways, I think there should be a pretty small process. I could probably fit it like right here. Let me get rid of these. So if I do something like this, right, and then I can have the power converter probably come up through the wall right here. This whole setup should just need this. You're gonna get power. Sweet. Do I have a bunch of facades? So I'm going to start this whole thing off with this rock crusher. This is going to need lava and water next to it, which I'm hoping won't be that annoying to do. I should be able to do this, maybe get some trapdoors. So from the rock crusher, then I'm going to need to forge hammer all of that cobblestone, but I'm going to want to save the cobblestone. So I will have it go into probably a place right here. From here, I'm also going to want to store this, so I'll have a barrel here. I'm going to have our forge hammer right here. That's going to store the gravel. I will then need to smelt that. And then I'm going to need to macerate that. Yeah, not a lot of space here. Let me see if I can redo this and see if I can have it come back around. All right, so I think I have it all working. All right, now I just have the rock crusher going. If I go ahead, have this auto output here, I'm going to need a few conveyor modules, but that shouldn't be that much of an issue. Grab all my stuff. You be on import. You're going to start crushing that. Okay. It's all coming together. Hopefully this is all working. You're gonna do this. You're gonna import. You're gonna start crushing that. Okay. This should take in the sand automatically, and then I want to export that on the top. You should start taking the glass, doing that with it. So then I do the output on the right here. Oh yeah. Okay, sweet. Everything seems to be working. You're gonna make silicon dioxide, which we're then going to output here, and then from right here, import this. This is going to electrolyze into silicone and oxygen. I don't have a barrel for the silicone. All right, this should fix my problem, I'm thinking. I just need to hook this up to power, so yeah, that's a little bit annoying. I'm not gonna lie, but it is what it is. Not much I can do about it, so this is kind of fitting in line. Yeah, it looks a little funky, but it's not the end of the world. Now you should be getting power. You're making silicone and also oxygen. Now I'm gonna want void upgrades on most of the stuff, at least just the silicone, because I want to make oxygen at all times, whereas silicone I don't really care as much about. While it is useful, I don't need it that much. But that is oxygen completely automated. I'm glad I finally did this. That means I can make more sodium per sulfate. Next up, there's a few more other things we have to do. Okay, so I have these downgrades and void upgrades here, so this should make it to where here I don't want any more than 2048, and honestly here and here really don't need more than a stack of glass dust and silicon dioxide at one time. I'm gonna put a downgrade on those doors, so that means these shouldn't keep the glass and sand from filling up as much as they have been. So now only a stack can be held in these drawers, so that should be nice, because do I ever need... I think this is literally only used for electrolyzing into silicone. So that brings us to the next thing I want to automate today, and that is pulsating prediction matrix. Now this we're going to need clay and pulsating dust for. Clay is basically going to be the same thing as this. Instead of sand, we're just going to forge hammer that again. And then with a chemical reactor and water, that'll give us clay. Pulsating dust is a little bit harder because we need nether quartz, which is going to come from glass. And we also need a resonant ender, which is going to need ender pearls. Now, to get ender pearls, we're going to need a loot model. Yes, we're going to need an Enderman data model, which this is a little hard to get. So we're going to need extraterrestrial matter, which we're going to get from hellish matter, which we're going to get from overworldian matter, which means we need to actually make some sort of thing here. One of these model frameworks, probably for a zombie, is going to be the first one. So for all this, I am going to need a simulation chamber, which I don't think is going to be that hard to do. I have the circuits. I need dark steel, though, which I don't have. That needs obsidian, doesn't it? Yeah, it totally does. Yeah, obsidian's kind of annoying to get. I don't like mining for it, dang it. Okay, well, hold on. Let me get a whole bunch more obsidian. I can make 6 pieces of dark steel. I can also do void crystals, though, with atomic reconstruction at MV. Can I make this? I need a flawless emerald. Maybe I could do this. Hold on. All right, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to buy some emerald ore and hope man, it's gonna take so long. I did get a comment asking me to make a better macerator, and I do want to do that. It's just it takes a hot minute. The steam grinder, right? How much do I need for this? It's a 3x3. Is this hard to do? It just needs steam. Let me see if I can make this. All right, so let me see if I can't set up this steam grinder. I should have everything I need if I just put this somewhere down. I think for now I'll probably just set it right here. So if I connect it up like so, you should hopefully be getting steam if I look in you. So now this has steam and I should be able to just crush stuff in here. How well does that work? Let's find out. If I go ahead in the input bus, take that in, you're gonna go. It's gonna take 30 seconds. So it does 8 recipes in parallel. That is not half bad. I will take that. Anyways, I need to get the flawless emerald, so I need to, I believe, wash this and then sift it and hope I get a flawless emerald. I think it'll be fine. Oh, I got a flawless emerald. All right, so once again, I need rose gold, something else, and this needs envy. An envy mixer to be exact, which I don't exactly have, and I don't think there's any other way of getting rose gold. Kinda stinks, so I'm gonna need to make an envy mixer. All right, so MV mixer is made. I do have an MV energy converter sitting around over here on an MV rock crusher, which was making tough, but now it's not doing anything. You should get power once I connect you up. You please make rose gold. Anyways, that's my second MV machine. Pretty happy about that. We're successfully moving on into MV, which I'm happy about. I would like to have this in the house, but unfortunately the house is still at LV. Maybe I'll upgrade it in the future. I just have too many LV machines to worry about, and I don't have enough MV circuits to really match it. So okay, I believe I had to make a few more MV circuits, but I should have everything that I need. All right, that should be everything for, yes, the atomic reconstructor. So this with a whole bunch of coal. So you should do this. You should make the void crystals. Yes, awesome. Do this, and then I'm also going to have an input here. So if I do this, all of those should turn into void crystals. Sweet. Okay, that's awesome. And this, I can now make black steel. Or not black steel, dark steel. Alrighty, so to get started, I'm going to need one of these model frameworks. I'm going to go ahead and make 2 of them. We're going to need to start off by getting one for probably just a zombie. I don't think there's an easier one that I can get without needing more overworldian matter. So now with this, I'm going to need to put it in a simulation chamber over and over and over again until it's kind of leveled up. But I'm always going to get overworldian matter, I'm pretty sure. Which this is kind of what we're looking for, because that's what we're going to turn into the nether matter, which then we can turn the nether matter into the end matter. If I'm not mistaken, yes, with ender pearls. And ender pearls are not that tough to get. So that is the plan. I just need to actually make one of these chamber things, which I should be able to do. Perfect. Okay, so for now, I'm probably going to put all of this in here. Eventually, I think I'm going to have a bigger base with all this stuff in it, but for now, I don't super think I want these permanently in here, but here's where I have power at the moment, so it's going to need to go here. Right, and these just need RF, so I can hook this up just right here. You should get a whole bunch of power. I'm going to plug you in, and then I need pulsating prediction matrix. That's right, which is just clay and pulsating dust and an alloy smelter. Now, luckily, I already have a whole bunch of it, almost ready to make batch crafted, because you can also make this stuff from uraninite dust, which I went mining for a whole bunch of it, and I have a whole bunch of clay. So some of this, we should be good to make a decent amount of pulsating prediction matrix. So for now, I'm just gonna stick a aluminum crate on here with a conveyor on here. So now we're going. We should be working. Now, obviously, this is just very early stages, right? All I really care about is getting the overworldian world matter, this stuff, just so we can upgrade this into the nether matter, which we can then turn into more netherrack. Is netherrack hard to get? I just need lava. But this is a start. Now, unfortunately, that is going to have to do it for me today. I did plan on making this episode a lot longer. However, I have to leave town. And I can't exactly keep you guys waiting a whole week. I don't want to do that. So we'll continue this HNN journey in the next episode of Monifactory. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you guys want to see more of me and like me, hit subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of Monifactory. Later.